here we're right back to stage one, and Dan's gonna take his overside arm here on the and he's gonna frame to try and create space. He wants to create space, and we talk about this in the 2-day class on managing this distance here with the punch block. But once again, is we're gonna have gaps. So once we see this move, what's a technical solution? So if you've been to the back class, you've already seen this whole back side of the move. So what am I doing here? First of all, I start in stage one. Bad guy's got a frame on my neck with the non-controlled arm. Tuck my chin under the flex. Hand to the wrist, hand to the elbow. Clear the frame. Uncross my legs. All right? Base on my outside leg, shrimp away. Bring my bottom leg across here and I get this hook. I do lazy get up. Roll up on my elbow and my hand. Grab the top side leg, the back side leg. I'm going to use my bottom hook here to disrupt this base a little bit, and then I'm going to climb here, get my hooks in, get my body weight back on him. All right, now I'm going to shift my body weight off to one side, and I'm going to roll over that shoulder. I'm going to cup his hands here, and this is a good back control position. A little bit more detail. I start here from stage one punch control. Dan comes over and he frames. I tuck my chin, come to the wrist, come to the elbow. I push that arm away. His finger points to the way that I want to push. I uncross my legs. I use my outside leg as base. I shrimp away. My bottom foot here is going to hook on his opposite side leg. Now I do the lazy get up. I roll by my elbow, my hand, and grab his far side leg. I'm going to use my leg hook here as a little bit of leverage. I can hook his hip here to break down his posture a little bit, to bring my my leg across his back. Now I backload all of my weight. I don't want him to, with all my body weight forward, and I'll explain why. All right. Now once I have this position, when I'm backloaded on my weight, is I'm going to pick a side to roll to. I'm going to shift my hips up. On the side that I shift my hips up, I'm going to cut the angle over the shoulder. I'm going to roll. As I roll, I'm immediately grabbing here with my hands. In the back class, we discussed this. We discussed full Nelson, or we discuss a harness. In this class, we're just going to do the hand coupling. All right? So, common mistakes here that you're going to see with this move. Okay? It's going to be primarily with understanding to uncross your legs and create space. So when I start here from stage one, that guy's going to come across. I tuck my chin, I come up, cross grab here on the wrist. I let go of the head, my hand here comes the elbow. All right, now a big mistake here is when we clear here, is I don't move my body away. And this is an essential detail, is once I clear this, I need to uncross my legs. So if you guys can't see this, my outside leg is gonna base. I lay my bottom leg flat. All right, I'm gonna push and scoop my body away so I can bring this bottom leg here on the inside. This is going to be a version of a half guard, things that we're going to practice after lunch. All right, now I need to do that lazy get up. I rope on my elbow, my head, and I'm grabbing the far side leg. In order to climb to the back, is I'm going to keep this leg hook and I'm going to pull. This disrupts his posture. So then I can climb back here and I immediately want to backload here. And this is one of the common mistakes with the back, is people will not load their body weight, is they'll keep their body weight up here. And if I do this, all Dan has to do is post up, and then he's out. So the purpose of us climbing back here on the back and backloading our weight is so we can, it's harder for him to stand up because all of my weight is on the hips. Okay, now, with taking this back position, the biggest mistake once we get here, other than just connecting to him, is I need to shift my body weight to one side, okay? Because if I just stay connected to him, see how I can't disrupt his base? I gotta shift my body weight off. Now I use this hook. Now when I cut the angle here and I roll over his arm, his table, that's what causes him to fall. And that's when I can grab it on his other hands. So what does this look like here? Is I'm starting here from stage one. He comes in on that non-controlled hand here, and he frames. So I cross grab, all right? My hand comes here, all right? I clear it. I uncross my legs, all right? This is my base leg, this is my flat leg. I lift my hips up and I shoot my hips away, all right? I do the lazy get up. Elbow, hand, grab the back leg. My foot here on this inside, I'm gonna hook, boom, climb in here, and then I back load on my body weight backwards. All right, I'm gonna shift my hips off to a side, and I'm gonna roll over that shoulder that I shifted my hips out to. Boom, and then I'm cupping the hands here, and I'm keeping my hooks in. All right.